I read somewhere that you did an audition for Taare Zameen Par, but you without any intention to play that part.
Yeah.
And then Aamir really liked the audition. Has he ever told you what he liked about the audition?
No, I never had a chance about talking about that. But I remember Delhi में जब हम लोग का first screening हुआ था, premiere screening, very first screening in Delhi. When I met him, he said, "You did a fantastic job in my film." That was the compliment I got from him. Other than that, we never chatted about it actually.
But how was he as a director?
Brilliant.
Because he's never directed again. So
yeah.
there are very few people whom I can ask that question.
Yeah, he was brilliant. He was on our side. He used to sometimes jokingly say, "Hey, I am actor. I'm on the actor side." So we felt protected because we knew that he was brilliant. He was very generous, very open-minded. There was nothing. I never felt any pressure. होता ना डायरेक्टर की तरफ से कभी-कभी. I never felt that from him. Actually. It was wonderful to work with him. I wish he directs another film when I get to act with him.
Yeah. But was it tough to go in terms of approach from Amol Gupte to Aamir? Because were their approaches similar?
There was very little time actually. Amol had directed just for about week, 10 days, and very few scenes we had done. So there was no comparison there actually.
You said that very recently that if you play that character again, you would play it a little differently.
Yeah.
So how would you play it now?
Well, when I look at that now, I feel I'm a little stiff in that film. Maybe it works for the character because he's a bit of a tough guy that way. But because I have also now experienced so much in between, obviously if I play it now, there will be something different for sure. And I will try to make him a little more relaxed, not too all the time,
But isn't the extremes that really work for his character?
It works for that film. So that's what I also said somewhere that I don't know. Maybe I'll end up doing the same thing because the power of that character is in that zone. You can't bring him out anywhere else.
Yeah. In fact, I think it was so powerful that you were offered those kind of roles a lot after that.
After that, yeah.
And even I read somewhere that somebody even thought that it's that
I
your
am like that.
turn.
Yeah. I know. That was a terrible incident.
And that is why they didn't cast you in that role. And another similar incident happened with you, I think, where they just assumed that I think you were auditioning for a role in which your friend dies, and you were very.
Oh yeah, I started
aback.
crying, and there was no script actually. They had asked me to improvise, and I cried, and they thought there was something wrong with me.
But is that the limitation of being a very good actor?
No, not a limitation of very good actor. It's a limitation of people who look at acting in a very weird way. For them, they can't differentiate between the actor, his effort or her efforts, and what that person is trying to give you. They're not there. And also it's a simple respect also. I also said in the same way, if they were so worried about me, they should have asked me after that, are you okay, sir? They should have called me next day, sir, you okay? You need anything? That didn't happen. So that means their agenda was something else actually. They were not the right people who actually understand acting or an actor's effort.
Yeah. I think you were also part of the audition process in Taare Zameen Par when the 10 shortlisted kids were there, out of which Darshil Safari was finalized. तो आपको उसमें क्या लगा था दर्शील में ऐसी क्या क्वालिटी थी that he really fit that part?
Oh, I remember when I was reading the lines with him, at one point he became very emotional.
Okay.
And I became very emotional. So I remember that. And I remember him from that audition. I don't know how their process was picking up, but that day it was very impactful. I just realized, he's brilliant.
Yeah, because now I can't imagine
anybody else. No. Yeah.
But your co-star from that film, Tiska Chopra, is also turning director now.
Yeah.
She's directing Sali Mohabbat. When you were working together, could you see those glimpses of a director in her?
No, and we never chatted about it, and she never mentioned. But one thing she used to often talk about that, she would tell me, I want to understand more about how to do this scene. She was very curious about the process. So I guess real extension of that is directing eventually.
Yeah. Anurag Kashyap had, I think, asked you to do a workshop for
Yeah, Gangs of
on
Wasseypur.
10 days or so
Yeah.
for Gangs of Wasipur. From there to now, because I think Huma was also a part of that
Yeah.
workshop.
Yeah.
So, what changes have you seen in her over these
Oh,
years?
she's a different person now. She's tremendous changes and wonderful work she's doing, and she's grown into a, from that time when she had just come to now, like there's a huge difference, and her persona is changed, her confidence, and the kind of different variety of roles she's doing is amazing. Actually, her growth is really tremendous, really
Yeah.
tremendous.
I think she has some 3 roles in this month only.
Yeah,
Delhi Crime Mein,
yeah,
then Maharani, and another film.
yeah.